Hello, and welcome to our November episode of County Conversations. On this month's episode, we would like to talk with you about blueprints. In talking with blueprints today, we have a couple representatives from their agency. We have Jeff Fondelier, who is Vice President of Operations, and Stacy Stroman, Director of Blueprints here in Greene County. So I want to welcome them here today, and Jeff is going to start us off.
Thank you, Betsy. It's good to talk to all you Greene Countyans out there. I'd like to talk about blueprints. As Betsy said, I'm Jeff Fondelier. I'm the Vice President of Operations. And for those of you who don't have a good familiarity with the organization, we are the Community Action Agency for Washington and Greene County. And essentially, what that means is that we operate programs with the intention of moving people from poverty to self sufficiency. So the way we do that, we are organized into 5 departments. We have our early learning department, which consists of Head Start, early Head Start, and pre-K. These are comprehensive preschool programs for 3 and 4-year-olds. So we also offer the WIC program, which stands for Women, Infants, and Children. WIC is a nutrition education program, first and foremost, for women and their children up to the age of 5. Now, primarily it's nutrition education, but it's also supplementary grocery money support for women who are at 185% of the federal poverty guidelines or below. We also offer tremendous support for breastfeeding women as well. We also have a department known as Connecting Children and Families. This is our foster care and adoption division. So we provide foster care services in Washington County, a little bit in Greene, in the entire state of West Virginia. In Greene County, we have an in-home services program as well as an independent living program. Independent living is for kids who are aging out of the foster care system to help prepare them for adulthood. Another department we have is called Building Futures. This is where our self-sufficiency programming lives. So we do a lot of housing counseling, career development, financial literacy, credit repair, first-time homebuyers assistance. This is the department that really makes us a community action agency. This is what takes people from living in poverty and puts them on a path to self-sufficiency. And lastly, we are the aging services provider in Greene County. So we operate 6 senior centers. We do care management, ombudsman services, and we are the Meals on Wheels provider for the county. And to expand on our Aging Well department, we have our Director of Aging Well, Stacy Stroman, and she's going to talk a little bit more in depth about our services here.
Thank you, Jeff. So, to talk a little bit about our aging programs, I'll start with we are actually a subcontractor for the Southwestern Pennsylvania Area Agency on Aging. We receive a grant through the Pennsylvania Department of Aging to provide the services in Greene County. And we work with individuals 60 years of age and older or their spouse as well. So, just to talk about some of the programming that we offer here in Greene, we have a care management unit. So, we have caseworkers that go into the homes of our elderly and they do assessments based on their need. But they're also observing. So, they're putting their eyes on the senior because if you don't know this, a lot of our Greene County seniors have a lot of pride and they don't like asking for help. So when our staff go out, they're looking to make sure that there's food in the home and heat and electric and water and all of those things to make sure that they're safe in their homes. We also have a staff person who is a certified ombudsman, which means advocate. So she is trained to advocate for residents in long term care facilities or for residents receiving a long term care service in their home. So they're working to resolve complaints, to do investigations, and also to work with the facilities to do education on resident rights. We also have our home delivered meal program, which Jeff had called Meals on Wheels. That's how a lot of people know us, but it's really near and dear to my heart. So we provide over 50,000 home delivered meals per year to the elderly who are homebound. So we're providing a hot, balanced meal Monday through Friday, and they are all delivered by volunteer drivers, those 50,000 meals. So we're very fortunate to have the volunteers that we have working with Blueprints and helping us carry out our mission. But the Home Delivered Meals program is also a safety program. So we have our volunteers are trained to, again, see them, put eyes on them, and then report any changes in condition back to our staff. So if they go and they see that someone's more confused than they were previously, or if they're under, having an emergency of some sort, then that information is sent back to our caseworkers who then go out to the homes to check on them. But I can tell you through the years, our volunteers have saved countless lives. They find some of our participants on the floor who have maybe fallen over the weekend and they're finding them on a Monday morning. They do great work out there, and that's why our home delivery meal program is so important and vital to our community. And then we also have 6 senior community centers, which Jeff already kind of talked about a little bit. So we have 2 main centers in Waynesburg and Carmichael's. They are open 5 days a week, and they have our home delivered meals program coming out of those locations. We also have what we call 4 satellite centers that are open 1 day a week, and that is Mount Morris, Bobtown, Jefferson, and West Greene. They are actually volunteer sites. So we have volunteer coordinators and volunteer cooks who are preparing the food on site at those locations. And we've been working really hard over the past few years to try to change what a senior center looks like. So it's not necessarily just playing bingo. We have exercise programs in the afternoons. So we have country line dancing and yoga and silver sneakers. We have bus trips going on. We have internet cafes. We have gym equipment that our seniors can come in and utilize free of charge. Of course, we have our nutritious meals going on there too, but we do a lot of programming. So we have educational speakers coming in and doing education with our seniors to give them some more information. We also have our RSVP program, which stands for Retired and Senior Volunteers. So it's where we really engage individuals 55 and older and link them up to meet the needs of some of our critical community needs in the area. So we're very fortunate to have a program that really helps us recruit and support our volunteers because, like I said, it's much needed to help us carry out our mission. So that is our aging programs. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, Stacy Stroman, at Blueprints.
Yeah, the phone number to reach out to Stacy is 724-852-2893. So I'd like to take this opportunity to mention that Blueprints has a number of open positions throughout Greene County. We have positions in Carmichael's, in Waynesburg, Rice's Landing, Dry Tavern, Bobtown. So if you're interested in a position at Blueprints, you can find our application right online at www.myblueprints.org. That's www.myblueprints.org. If you're have a teaching degree, we have early Head Start teaching positions. We have Head Start teaching positions. Stacy talked about our aging programs. We have a site supervisor position available in Waynesburg. And we're always looking for substitute cooks, so on a less than full-time basis. So if you're looking for part-time work, please reach out to us. We have our application right online at myblueprints.org.
Thank you, Jeff. Very important stuff going on with Blueprints, and we really do appreciate what you do for our community, our seniors, and keep up the good work. Thank you. So now we're going to move on to an event that's going to be coming to Greene County. And one of our girls that works over in Human Services, or one of our ladies, I should say, Tammy Henderson, who has taken on the huge position of coordinating Thanks for Giving Community Days. And I'm going to let Tammy explain to you what that is. And we certainly hope to see everybody in the community out attending this. I'm sure that she has something for everybody.
Thank you, Betsy. The event that we are having is called Thanks for Giving Community Day. It will be on November 8th, 2023 from 10 to 2 at the Greene County Fairgrounds. This event is a health, human services, senior, and veteran resource fair. You will be able to get flu shots, COVID boosters. We will have a free lunch available. The prescription take-back drug box will be available for anyone who has old prescriptions laying around to be able to safely dispose of those. Exhibitors, agencies, sponsors will provide health screenings and information on programs of interest for all Greene County residents. And as part of this event, something that has been near and dear to my heart is offering our needy Greene County families who may find themselves struggling a free Thanksgiving meal box. This meal box consists of the dry food items that you would need for a basic Thanksgiving meal, such as a box of mashed potatoes, a box of stuffing, can of corn, green beans, macaroni and cheese, noodles, chicken broth, and some other various items, as well as like a cake mix for your dessert, Jell-O, and a certificate for $15 towards your meat of choice. As part of being the facilitator for the Food Security Partnership, this has been an event that I have been wanting to host. It's been a year in the making. First and foremost, I would like to thank Senator Camara Bartolotta, Representative Bud Cook, and the Greene County Board of Commissioners for standing behind me on my vision for this event. I also want to thank my partners in this event, the members of the Greene County Food Security Partnership, Area Agency on Aging, and the Veterans Affairs Office. During this event, I mentioned that there will be a free lunch, and I would like to thank CNX for the donation to be able to provide those lunch boxes to the individuals of Greene County, and Dan Wagner's culinary class from the Greene County Career in Technology. And as I said, my reason behind this event was the Thanksgiving meal boxes. And I'm very thankful to be sitting in the room with one of our major sponsors today, Blueprints, as well as Clarksville Borough, EQT, Equitrans, Iron Synergy, JD Enterprises LLC, KSW Ramsey Resources LLC, Whiteley Township. The support is overwhelming from these individuals and businesses. And 100% of the donated dollars from these sponsors are going to these meal boxes. I also would like to thank the exhibitors who've signed up for this event. Each of these exhibitors have donated a part of a meal box, a full meal box, or several meal boxes. I also want to thank Joe Throckmorton and his team from Waynesburg Giant Eagle for their sponsorship and support in getting the items for these meal boxes. During this event, I have many volunteers, so I would like to give a big thanks to my volunteers from Community Care Behavioral Health. They will be attending to help assemble these Thanksgiving meal boxes. And the Rockets Launching Leadership class at Jefferson Morgan that will be there to help pass out the lunches and then help individuals carry their Thanksgiving meal boxes to their vehicles. Also want to give a shout out to the Human Services clerical staff for taking all the pre-registrations for this event. If anybody is interested in having a table at this event, please call me at 724-852-5276. And I hope to see everybody out there on November 8th.
Thank you, Tammy. And certainly the commissioners want to thank Tammy and the staff that has helped her and all those that have donated to make this possible. I know that she has planned this for a year. We've had many discussions about it, and I'm excited. And again, I hope everybody will come out, come for lunch, get a flu shot, just come out and visit with people. It'll be a great day. So now I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Mike Bowding, who is going to do some of our upcoming fun events.
Thank you. And thank you to Jeff and Stacy from Blueprints and Tammy for providing information for upcoming events that will support Greene County residents and veterans alike. Coming up this month, we have a couple of great opportunities to get out and about in the county. And we'll start with the Greene County Veterans Day Parade, which will be held November 4th at 11 a.m. in downtown Waynesburg. And the center of that event is a parade and revolves around the courthouse steps in town. There's also a Veterans Day ceremony scheduled on November 11th at 11 a.m. That's at the Greene County Veterans Memorial Park by the county tennis courts and the Historical Society. The EQT Fall Vendor Show will also occur on November 11th, and that's at the EQT Rec Center. There will be a Christmas craft show at the Greene Academy of Art on November 11th as well, and that begins at 8 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. The popular 5K Turkey Trot, Run, and Walk fundraiser will be held November 18th at the Eva K. Bowlby Public Library. Thistlethwaite Vineyards will be hosting their annual open house and vendor show inside the winery on November 26th from 1 to 4 p.m. The Greene County Historical Society will hold a Christmas open house and tours on Saturday, November 25th from 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. And I'm sure there are other opportunities to be out and about in Greene County as you see things happening this fall and November.
So this is Commissioner Blair Zimmerman, and before I conclude this month's episode on County Conversations, again, I want to thank, I know Mike and Betsy and I have been in meetings with Tammy in the process of planning this, and you did an outstanding job, so kudos and thanks for everyone that participated in that. And Jeff and Stacy, I see their work all the time. I'm on the board of directors, and not only these two, but the entire staff do an outstanding job, so I applaud you and thank you so much. As always, we welcome your feedback and suggestions for future topics. Please reach out on social media with input at any time. Watch for our December episode on your favorite podcast platform. And thank you for listening.